Well, so where were you anyway? I was worried when you didn't call me back.
Sorry, I was distracted. What's up?
Well, there's something I need to tell you. It's something I think you're going to be happy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
All the time. Hernandez. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the $5 million. I promise you, Samantha. I'm gonna get our money back.
Something I gotta tell you too, Rafe.
Hello? What? How? That's impossible. Hey, you're damn right I'm on my way. I'm leaving now.
You're not listening to me. I already pled guilty, okay? And I'm not going to change my mind.
Mrs. DiMera, the term diminished capacity is not an attempt to trick the court. It's a definition.
I wasn't crazy. I took Sydney because Sammy and EJ were fighting, and I thought it was in a
Mrs.
terrible
DiMera, for
environment.
God's sake, this is your last chance. You could wind up spending the rest of your life behind bars. Is that what you want?
Ready for school tomorrow?
Yeah, first day. Kind of nervous.
Relax. All right, I'll get you through it.
How? It's not like you and I have a whole lot of classes together.
Well, we'll have lunch together, right? And maybe we'll have the same free period.
Yeah, okay. Sounds great. I'll check my schedule when I get back to my room.
Here's your target.
Sammy, you can do this. And you just have to tell him there's been a ransom demand. Everything has to get out in the open. Okay.
Oh, I am so sorry about that. God.
Hey, that's okay. Look, there's something that I have...
Hold the thought, okay?
Wait, but no.
I have got amazing news. Do you remember? Do you not want to hear amazing news?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
of
then
course
let me tell you. Because it's official now. Back with the Bureau.
That's fantastic.
Isn't it, huh?
Yeah.
How's it feel to kiss an FBI man?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, huh? Crazy story, too. So the field office supervisor, the guy who iced me, finally retired. And the new guy, well, he's been impressed with my work. Mainly that I figured out the baby switch. And, he's been watching how I've been coordinating between the police and the FBI on Sydney's case. And called me this morning. Done deal.
That's amazing.
And not just that. He wants me to stay on the case. So basically, I'm going to be the point person here in Salem working on Sydney's case.
Right. I'm so happy.
Isn't that
Congratulations.
great? I know. I wish we could celebrate, but right now, we need to stay focused on finding Sydney.
Absolutely. That is the most important thing. We have to get her safe.
Yeah. Now, I just got off the phone with the DA. Nicole's sentencing hearing is today.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Nathan,
Hey.
I see you got out of jail.
Yeah, Maggie bailed me out.
You must be getting used to being arrested, you know, first for giving Chloe that drug.
Okay, hey, that time I got released on
Now
my own
assaulting
recognizances,
Philip.
and the charges were dropped for both of us, all right? So, no harm, no foul. Maggie got her bail money back, and I managed to stay in the will.
Yeah, well, I'm not that forgiving.
Okay. Here goes.
What? Here go. Here.
Yeah, here
whoa,
goes.
Whoa! What are you doing? We're not married yet.
Well, think of it as practice. The assault charges have been dropped, which means I can leave the state, which means we're off to Vegas. And when we get back, I'll be carrying Mrs. Philip Gideakis across the threshold.
No.
Hey, I'll be ready in like 2 minutes. Is this okay?
Yeah. It's good.
I wanted to like forever.
Whoa, look. Oh, my God. Well,
Hey, guys, what's up?
We're just getting ready for Nicole's sentencing hearing.
yeah.
That's today?
Yeah, they moved it up. Hey, Rafe actually has some good news for you.
What?
That I do. Been reinstated back into the FBI.
Well, way to kill, man. That's great.
Yeah, so no funny stuff. I'll be watching.
Well, will you guys wait up for a little bit? Because I want to go to the hearing.
Yeah, but we're leaving soon, so hurry, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, actually, Brady was here. Told me you got a message from a prison guard that Nicole is seriously depressed.
Why wouldn't she be?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Keep a secret like that from someone who cares. She deserves it. As far as I'm concerned, a secret's the same as a lie. Don't lie to the people you love.
Mrs. DeMera, prison life is very hard. Physically, emotionally, mentally. Unless I'm allowed to use diminished capacity as a mitigating circumstance during your
Okay,
hearing.
what part of no don't you understand?
But you have got to let me do my job. You want to go to prison for life?
No, of course I don't. But I am guilty. And whatever the judge decides is fine. Because I will be guilty until I die. I don't deserve any mercy.
Do you think I'd just forgive and forget?
Stephanie, like, I know you're upset.
Yeah. Because when you found out Philip was marrying Melanie, you literally attacked him.
He threw the first punch.
Are you serious right now? Are you that dense on top of being thoughtless? Nathan, that's not the point. You asked me to spend New Year's Eve with you, and instead you find yourself in a fight over Melanie. How do you think that made me feel?
Bad.
Huh. Now you're getting
I'm sorry. Hey, look, I screwed up. Come on, I'm sorry.
What do you mean? No. No what? No wedding?
No, guess what? Put me down, silly. This wedding, we just can't do that because we're gonna get carried away and then we won't get to go to Vegas. See how I'm always thinking ahead?
You are a genius. One thing, though.
What?
We're taking a Titan jet, so there's no rush. We can leave whenever we want.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I want to go now. My bag's already packed. Come on, let's go pack your bag.
Hey, thought you locked the door.
I thought I did. Hi, I'm so sorry. Did you see the sign? We're closed.
What are you doing here, man?
One more on the house.
Thanks. I'll be right back. Hey.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Not a good day.
Why?
Well, today is when Nicole gets sentenced. I'm going to testify.
Damn, I've got to get some time off work. I want to testify, too.
What's up with Chad? Oh, I'm not sure you want to know. Why wouldn't I? Okay, maybe you should. So, come with me. Where are you going? The courthouse. Chad's going to testify. And I bet he'd really appreciate seeing you there. You know, for support. Sure. Yeah, okay. I'll go.
I see you got the good news.
PJ.
Just a while ago, yeah.
She had this hearing brought forward. I know she did.
Of course she did. Yeah, she wants to make sure the judge only hears her side of the story, that no one else gets a chance to testify.
Yeah, well, then today's gonna be her unlucky day.
Oh, okay.
All right, all right, look, we're gonna need to make some
Yeah, okay.
changes here.
Yeah, you make your coffee. I'll just wait.
No, that's not what I meant, Stephanie. Look, we need to come to some sort of an understanding.
You just want me to be charming and agreeable with you because you apologized and called yourself a jerk?
Well, I never called myself a jerk. I said that I
Okay,
screwed
you know
up.
what? I stand corrected.
Stephanie, look, I did a lot of thinking when I was in jail. All right, and I'm making some major changes. And they start with you.
Why are you packing that shirt?
Why not?
Does it match any of the pants you just put in there?
Then maybe I won't wear pants that day.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Or maybe I'll have Henderson come in here and pack for me. You can tell him what to do.
No, he won't approve of anything I say.
But I have to. Is this a vision of what married life with Mel is going to be like?
Yeah, really. You're not gonna ever tell you what to do.
Wait a second. What kind of wife are you going to be? You don't want to change me, do you?
Imagine that. I want you just the way you are.
You want me? You got me.
Isn't that Chet waiting for us?
Do you care?
I just wanted some coffee.
You seriously, you didn't see the signs on the door?
What can I say, man? I haven't had my coffee yet.
Sorry.
Okay. What are you doing back here? I thought you had your meeting.
I ran into Gabby at Java, and she said that you had some work thing and you sent her away, which means that you were here alone again.
Yeah, okay. I did because Troy wants to meet with me. So, hey, go deal with your client. I'm fine.
No, I already canceled.
Because of me, huh? Because you're worried about me?
No, hey,
I'm fine.
I canceled, actually, because I found out Nicole was being sentenced today.
Oh. And you want to be there for her, right?
I probably should go, yeah. Well, listen, why don't you come with me?
Nah, no way.
Chad, you don't have to testify. This hearing's going to get a lot of play. Like, the woman stole my baby, okay? I want the judge to know what that meant to me. Let me and McCormick do the testifying. Keep your name out of it. Dad, it's gonna happen. So get used to it.
I don't understand. I mean, this woman is being sentenced for kidnapping. Why would Chad have to testify? It's hard to explain. I think it's better if you just listen. Okay.
PJ, did you get the money?
I'm working on it, okay? We have 24 hours, remember?
Okay.
You didn't tell him, did you?
Rafe, no. No, I didn't. I feel terrible about it.
No, don't. All right? This is not about you and your boyfriend, Samantha. This is about us and our daughter. Okay? Let's just leave this for the time being. Concentrate on putting Nicole behind bars, all right?
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable David Goldberg presiding.
Be seated.
This is a sentencing hearing, counselor, so let's not have any theatrics. Nicole Walker DiMera, you have pled guilty to 3 felonies. Specifically, obtaining a newborn infant by illegal means, switching that newborn for a different infant, and finally, kidnapping one Sydney Ann DiMera from her rightful parents. Is that correct?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Does the prosecution have a recommendation?
We do, Your Honor. Due to the severity of the crimes and the damage to the lives of all those involved, we ask for punishment to the fullest extent of the law, with all 3 sentences to run consecutively for a total of 70 years.
Your Honor, a sentence of 70 years is tantamount to...
Mr. Marcus, I am sure you're going to ask the court to be lenient, temper mercy with justice, remember the good in all of us, etc., etc. I don't need to hear it. Sit down. I am going to base my judgment on the facts of the case and the testimony we hear today. Bailiff?
The court now calls Elvis DiMera.
Look, if I go to the hearing, who's gonna do all this inventory?
Right. Sorry, forgot about that.
And you know what? Actually, I'm almost done, and then I'll stop by.
Okay. I don't like this. I don't like you being here alone. Troy's coming by. I don't like it.
You know what? Troy's the least of my worries.
You still want to help her. Why is that?
I don't know. Look, maybe it's because she's
What?
alone, okay? She's desperate. She has had a tragic life. It's been tragic for her, and I just thought I could be the... Oh my God, what? What?
You're like addicted to her. She's like a drug to you. That's why
Oh,
you
all
can't
right,
stop
come on.
helping her.
I said I want her dead. Hey, I couldn't kill her and the guy. You said you wanted it to look like a robbery, not a hit. My boss talked about moving that bitch up to replace me in the organization. You think I want that happening? Fine. I'll go back and do them both. Yeah. And you better not blow it this time. Damn. Now I'm gonna have to meet up with her so she doesn't get suspicious.
And, when Grace died of meningitis, she just stood there, said nothing, while I mourned a child that I thought was mine. When I finally realized that she hadn't given birth to my child, she lied again. She told me that Sydney was adopted. Consequently, I rejected my own daughter, something I will never forget or forgive her for.
Because she switched Grace and Sydney, I thought Grace was my daughter. I raised her as my own. I loved her. I protected her. I welcomed her into our family. Gave her all the love that I could. And when that little innocent baby died, a part of me died with her. I will never forget our sweet, amazing Grace. And I would give any to have her back.
And any time Nicole saw me, she'd always remind me that I could never tell anyone about giving her my baby. So that meant that I had to lie too. And I hate myself for that. Because I lie to people I truly care about.
When I found out about my girlfriend being pregnant with my baby, I wanted custody, you know? Okay, I was still in school. But I wanted to raise my kid. But I never got the chance. Because that woman lied to me, her husband, the whole damn world.
I loved my wife. I love Sydney. I thought we had a perfect family, really. She made a mockery of that. It's all based on lies.
She actually cried right by my side about Grace when she died. She told me she was heartbroken. She said she felt horrible. She was right there with me. And yet she never, not once, told me the truth.
So she made me lie about sleeping with lots of different guys. And not one word of it was true. But I had to. Or at least she made me think I did. And it was all so she could keep lying about Sydney.
And then, when she knew the game was up, she tried to leave the country with my daughter. She was actually on an airplane when she was stopped.
And now my little girl has been kidnapped all over again. Nicole took her. Right out from under us, she took her. Because she wanted her. And because of what Nicole did. Someone else came in and stole Sydney. She's gone. My little girl has been kidnapped. And we don't know where she is. We don't know if we're ever gonna see her again. And it is all because of Nicole.
If this is some sort of turning over a new leaf speech, I'll pass.
No,
all right?
it's not. Look, I'd like to think that I'm a pretty honest guy, right? And I wasn't this time. Not with you. Not with myself, because I foolishly let myself get sucked into this Melanie fiasco, and I totally forgot what I really want.
Which is?
What are you thinking about?
That one made me love. It's like nothing else matters.
I do what I can to bring joy to this world.
You do. Is our jet waiting for us?
Hey, it'll wait all day if we wanted to, okay?
I know, I'm just excited. I want to go now.
All right. You got it.
Go pack.
Don't forget your razor.
Check.
You know what? Forget the jet. Forget Vegas. Let's just stay in bed all day. How's that sound?
Night, Kevin.
And therefore, I want to thank those of you who testified. I know that for some of you this was quite painful, and I want you to know that you have the gratitude of this court. Mrs. DiMera, everyone who spoke against you. Am I to assume that there is no one here who will speak on your behalf?
I will.
The shipment is going to be late again.
What can I say, babe? The big man's got some issues.
Just call me when it comes in, all right?
You got it. How come you're closed?
Inventory. It's a real pain. Goodbye. Hell with this. I'm going.
You know, answer me this one question first, and then I'll answer yours.
Okay.
Did you decide to fall in love with Philip?
No. I didn't decide to fall in love with Philip. I just got swept up into his life because he was funny and sexy. But he's a Kyriakis, and I finally realized that it wasn't going to work.
See, you finally realized that it wasn't going to work. That's what I realized. Well, with Melanie, not with Philip. I did some major thinking when I was in that jail cell, and I realized that it wasn't even Melanie that I was chasing. It was a fantasy, and I'm done with that.
I could do this all day.
Me too. Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's get our honeymoon started early.
No. I have a favor to ask you.
Nicole didn't realize that she had actually lost the baby until I came into the clinic, into that room, and told her. Your Honor, her eyes, I don't believe I've ever seen pain like that in my life. It was as if the pain cut right through her mind and through her heart. I think on some level, Your Honor, she went insane. You see, she loved E.J. DiMera so much, and she cherished that little girl so deeply. There was a total disconnect. It's as if she truly thought she gave birth to Sydney whenever she spoke about her, and that's what she believed in her heart. But that's over now, and the truth is out. And now Nicole still suffers. Your Honor, there's no sentence that you could hand down today that would be any worse than what she's feeling right now. And it is my hope that you realize that she's suffered enough. I only ask that you be kind, please. She deserves mercy.
Mrs. DiMera, if this isn't something you can handle, you may be excused. It will not be held against you if you choose not to testify.
No. I want you to know. I want everyone to know that there's no excuse for what I did. What I did was terrible, unforgivable, and I hurt so many people. It's like every choice I made was wrong and disastrous. Your Honor, giving me the worst sentence you can think of is what I deserve. I know it and I accept it. And I don't care if I go to prison for the rest of my life. All I care about is Sydney and bringing her home. Because she is the sweetest, most precious. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so that's over. Your Melanie chasing fantasy, so now what?
Depends on you. Not that I expect you to want to hang out with me again. I mean, what I did was stupid and rotten. And, you know, if you're the type of person that gives second chances, then, hey, you know where to find me.
What kind of favor are we talking about here, Mel? You changing your mind? You want a big church wedding?
No. No. No, absolutely not. I was just thinking when we come back from Vegas, we're going to have to face a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of explanations they're going to want.
Probably.
So I was hoping maybe we could just skip that and honeymoon in Europe.
That's your favor?
Mm.
Sure, why not?
That's not all. When we're in Europe, I want to show you all of the places I lived and partied and got guys to cough up money. Because I want you to know all about me. I mean, the real me.
It doesn't scare me.
Sure. There are a lot of places I have to show you. It could take months.
It can take years, for all I care. Let's do it.
I must admit, I don't think I have ever met a defendant as remorseful and repentant as you are.
That is ridiculous.
Mr. Mara.
She doesn't show any
Sir,
remorse.
Sir,
no,
you had
I'm
your
sorry.
chance to speak.
Every
You
word
were
out of this woman's
order.
mouth is a lie. Did you not
Silence.
hear anything
Silence.
we said?
I find it odd that someone named Demira, who has been accused of breaking innumerable laws, would come into this courtroom and demand justice. Tell me something. What if this woman would receive the exact same punishment for her crime as you have for yours? Namely, nothing.
Philip?
Stuff. Hi. Melanie needed me to stop by. Let everybody know that we're going out of town. She's not going to be back for quite a while.
So you're telling people for her?
Kind of. Yeah, I guess I am.
So why won't she be back for a while?
Oh, we're flying to Vegas to get married. Then off to Europe for a nice, long honeymoon.
Wow, that's it's a lot of traveling.
Yep. So, have you talked to Nathan since he got out of jail?
Yeah, I have.
Is he gonna go ballistic again about Melanie?
I don't think so. I think that little fight that you guys had sort of knocked Melanie out of his system.
Really?
Yeah, he finally realized that Melanie's not the girl that he thought she was, and she was just some sort of fantasy, and he needed someone more real.
Like you?
Anything's possible.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Hey, you're just filling out some paperwork.
Paperwork?
Yeah. Big news.
Really?
No, big news. Philip and I are still getting married in Vegas. Just the big news is we're gonna go on honeymoon in Europe for a month, maybe longer. I don't know.
You know, in a couple weeks you're supposed to start.
Nursing school. I know. That's why I'm giving my notice. I'm dropping out.
Chad.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, you know, I would have liked a heads up
About what?
that you and Mia had a baby. What, that just slipped your mind when you asked me out?
So how dare you bring your prejudice against me and my
Sir,
family
you
in
will
this
sit
courtroom?
down.
No, this is about Nicole.
Look, it's not
I want
about
you to
him.
explain
It is
what
about
happened.
Nicole. Didn't you hear what everyone was saying? I mean, you can't believe her crocodile
You will
tears.
sit down now, or I will have you held in the jail downstairs for contempt.
Sammy,
Maybe
would you please? Not
But
helping.
you have to...
Not helping.
Thank you. Miss Brady, I feel for you. I do. The loss of your daughter has to be devastating. And your previous child's death, I'm sure, broke your heart. But I have read the history of this case in full, along with others that you have been involved in. Frankly, you seem to have a penchant for custody battles during your life. Also, you lied to the baby's father about your pregnancy and kept his paternity a secret for quite some time, so you have not exactly been blameless in this, have you? For the record, be it known that I have reached a verdict in the sentencing for Nicole Walker DiMera. My decision is as follows.
I don't understand you, and I'm beginning to think that I never will.
Stay away from me, okay?
There's something I need to say.